You brought up the 50-year mortgage idea that's been floating around. What are your thoughts on that?
Shoot it with a big, bad gun. That is one ugly thing. So let's just take it real simple. Take a $400,000 property, put 10% down. Your mortgage on a 50-year mortgage is going to be about $2,100. On a 30-year mortgage, it's going to be about $2,400. So that's $300, $3,600 a year. Your interest you're going to pay on that 30-year mortgage, if you stayed there for 30 years, and very few people ever do, but let's say you did, you're going to pay a little under $500,000 in interest. If you take the 50-year mortgage, and you'll probably die before you would have the 50 years, let's say you did live, you're going to pay almost $900,000 in interest. So how does that make any sense?
Would that also make it harder to sell the house?
I don't think it'll make harder to sell the house, but I do think it's going to be harder not to be underwater when you sell the house.
Right. And I guess that's what I mean.
Yeah, sure it's going to be, because if you do a 15-year mortgage, a 30-year mortgage, or a 50-year mortgage, the interest that you pay is front-loaded in the beginning of the payment.
Right.
So for the beginning number of years, you're paying majority of it is interest, and not till you get later in the middle to the later of the mortgage are you paying more principal than interest. If in fact you only live there 6 or 7 years and you have a 50-year mortgage, with paying interest the majority of those 6 years, even if your house appreciates 10, 15%, you might owe more money after expenses than your home is worth, even with appreciation.
And what if it goes down for something, if something happens?
And it's got to happen one of these days, doesn't it?
That's not a good idea. I agree with you. But I think it's at least, I like that there is conversation being had. They need to come up with a better idea, though.
Well, what they're trying to do, and you asked a question earlier, is they're trying to make affordable housing.
Right.
And making a dumb decision to make it more affordable is not a good decision.
Right.
And I think that is a dumb decision.